Hi, and welcome to this episode of the Mortgage Morsel on this Friday, May 2nd, 2025. This week, recession chatter. Headlines about a potential recession are all over the news these days. We've all heard them. And while we're not actually in a recession, a lot of potential home buyers are wondering what an economic slowdown could mean for the value of their home and their buying power. It is important to understand what that could mean and do for housing and communicate that to your prospects, both buyers and, of course, to sellers. For starters, we all remember 2008, some of us way too well, and that fear drives a lot of home buyers to assume a recession would lead to a significant drop in home values. But the data shows that in most recessions, prices actually went up. That's because prices usually follow whatever trend they're already on. And right now, they're rising nationally. Of course, locally, depending on your market, could be slightly different, but nationally, they are rising. Something else most people don't realize is mortgage rates tend to fall during a recession. That's actually happened the last 6 times we've experienced one. I know hearing talk about a possible recession might make home buyers want to pause their home buying plans. In fact, on a personal level, I have a family member who's downsizing, and we discussed this very topic recently. And I explained that purchasing outweighs any potential softening in prices, taking into account, of course, rental costs, tax benefits, just to name a couple. The plans to purchase, of course, were not paused. But we've been through this before, and the data gives us real insight into how the housing market responds. So, knowing the historical data and able to communicate it to your prospects will set you apart and instill confidence from your prospects that you are the expert in all things real estate. Want to know what today's economy actually means? Feel free to reach out for a chat. So that's it. Make it a great weekend. And remember, if you're working, I'm working. And I will see you next time on the Mortgage Morsel.